me to come with my camera soon.
Mhm.
I
think
think
it's-
it's not in front of this one.
Yeah, it's in the
So
way.
put it behind the
This?
Yes. Put it behind of. No, leave it.
I just want you to be careful. Alright, guys, what's up? We're starting a podcast. I'm back. Gang is back. Wow. Right, how does it look here? Move it over so we can see you. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. We're just setting up. This is what it looks like. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dad, say something.
Oh, hi guys. Hi. How are you? Whenever I put the computer. Where's the camera? In the middle?
Huh? Oh, be careful. How does my angle look? My angle looks good. Your angle looks good. You think you can help me do a quick video? Like coming like here and then showing us and then I say something.
Oh, walking.
Yeah, so like it's like
So I take a video coming.
Yeah.
And then sit.
You see this? I'll be sitting down already.
Oh, so okay. So me coming from there, taking you video.
Yeah. So like here and coming here, and then you see the setup. Then I'll be with my wine. All right, guys. You guys are seeing in behind the scenes, so you're very lucky. Okay. Okay, go. What's up, guys? We're here. Come in. Let's show you our studio. We're here for the Ratchet Family Podcast. Back with Dad, about to have wonderful conversations. So you can see the little setup we have here. Yeah, Dad, take it back in here. You know, we got a glass of wine. Always like to enjoy a nice little glass of wine. You know, it's very, I like to say bougie, very classy. You know, I'm a very classy person with drip. And then Dad is about to sit here. Dad, let's show them your drip. You can sit down. Boom. Yeah, you want to get your beer? Yeah. Cheers.
Just light beer, much easier. Yeah.
Cool. Make sure to like, share, subscribe on all platforms because more content on the way. Okay, it's done. Cameras are already recording. Here on YouTube Live. Wow.
Yeah, even on YouTube Live look good.
It looks good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, welcome back to the Ratchet Family Podcast. We're here for another conversation. Getting back into these conversations. You know, obviously we've been uploading so much content. We've gotten so busy, but Dad and I had to come back to the trenches and really continue our consistent schedule as father and son, really building up this empire. So, you know, since we're having these conversations, life happens to everyone. You said something with Mom the other day. You said, no one is immune to life. People look on the outside, they may see a beautiful family, but you don't know what's happening within one's family. You don't know what people are going through. So often now in the age of social media, it's very easy to look at other people, to see this, and you feel that, why don't I have that in my life? Or you feel bad about your situation. So we want to bring these conversations to be vulnerable, to talk about what we go through as a family, that not everything's perfect. But in saying that, I love thinking about what's the solution? How can we use our vulnerabilities? How can we use our pain? How can we use fantastic moments to just bring it out to the world, to market it, to now monetize it and build a community, build an empire that people can come and learn. So yeah, Dad, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Sujira. And as you say, whatever you say, it's what life is, what we have been taught about life, what we believe about life, learn from different people, churches, different other people, especially from churches, is not always the right way. See, no one goes to anything anyone has never been before. What we are here in this world 2024, what we went through, the people who have been studying this world, they went through the same thing. Nothing has changed. What do you say family goes through? What is that? Does the weather change? Yes. Does the winter become summer and summer come spring? That's how it is. The good things start and they end, and the bad things comes. What we call bad things, it's life. Everything you call people go through, it's life. Life doesn't know you didn't eat. Life doesn't know you don't have a job. Life keep moving. Life doesn't know there is a war. It keep moving. Life doesn't know there is racism. It keep moving. See, everything's the fear we got from churches. We go from the pastors to keep living the fear. And that fear is not go away. What we call sin is not going to go away. It keep coming ourselves. How do you go to learn to detach it from those fear and you accept it as part of life? You get a job, you enjoy, you are happy. Guess what? You lose that job. Yeah? You are president, you fight, you get elected, you campaign, you be the president. Guess what? You go to PG. Whenever they say PG, they do things there, they put you in jail. That is life. Life is not a problem. Never call the life you go through as a problem. See, that's how I grow. So that become wiser, become more. I learned from one diet. So try to be better than where you used to be. See, that is how the change comes in. With experience, with traveling, with thinking there. You should not get worried if you think you have a problem. You have a life. See, so a life brings challenge. There's two things you're going to face in this world. You're still young. You're going to hear from me. The life you're going to experience, the good and the evil, no matter who you are. Everything they call evil, it's good to somebody else. Everything you say is bad to you is good to somebody. Give me example, anything you say bad and you go to see is good to benefit somebody else. That's why it's life. Life is to serve other people. If you serve people, you help people, you're going to have a best life. You have to know that any things you are doing, any job you are doing, you know, wow, I'm going to serve these people. I'm going to help these people. With nice heart, very clean, life change. That's what they say. You are here to serve other people, other minds. Not color, no nothing there. Help everyone you meet. Help everyone, you serve them. You serve them. Like this business you are doing. You are marketing to people. You are branding their brand there. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. How do you make people happy? When they see their content. How they say, wow, Sujira, look what you did. That is the service you're giving to somebody. When an electrician comes, you know, they write everything's down. And they just pull the switch, put it there, and then the light comes there. How did you feel? Happy. See, that's how life is. Anything you're serving people, do it nicely. But they teach us to whinge. People go to work whinging. And they get mad. I used to be like that. go to drive a truck, you are tired, you are walking like this. No, because they taught us, this is shady job, this you can't do this, and you forgot you are going to help people. You are driving that truck. What are you transporting? Goods. Somebody bought his television or bought his wine. He's waiting to see, thinking that. See, and then you are walking like a zombie. You don't want even to deliver on times. You see. But when you change that mind, you take your things, you do on your times, you deliver on times, you make people happy. You make client happy. You make the system happy. You make everything happy. What you get in return is the money. What you got to do with the money? Spend it. See, that's how I learn. And anyway, we talk like much, but that's how when I'm growing, my mind keep always opening to be better than we used to be.
It's interesting because like even that whole thing of serving people, I don't remember that being a constant theme in church or in school. Maybe like, for example, in the Bible, there's so many verses that have about serving people, but it was nothing that I really heard and emphasized, even through school as we get older.
Yes.
Serving people.
Yes, serving people. So the school, you have to know, I learned this. School is marketing. the best schools market, and the good things is marketing, and the good things I like school is a place where we go to a period of time. Yes. Instead, when you are kids running around where to go that time to go to school, primary, 6 years there, and high school there, that is good. That's good empowerment to be in that. But if they try to learn to teach us different, to teach students different from young age, it's good to help the world. But the system, it doesn't want to do that. Yes, because the system still need victim. You need all those kind of things we go through, everything there. You see, look now, we are 50. I learned to serve people when I'm 50. Well, I can't learn when to serve people when I was 30, when I was 40. See, every person who go to see in this world, everywhere in the world, who been successful, he knew that secret to serve people. In the world, the people who are successful, they don't need to pray to God because you are God. When you serve God, you serve people. And when you serve people, because you are serving God, you become successful. You put your heart to serve people. Everybody who's been successful, you go to see when they do their job. Nothing comes between because they are serving people. Somebody who's going to create some things for people. When his mind, he put his mind on it, nothing's come between. He's thinking to make people happy. Nothing's going to stop. And you could see always they said how the story, like, for example, like the one who made the Apple, Steve Jobs, when his dream was there, the people who went between his thinking there, he never cared, he continued thinking. All those people who invented some things now which become successful is because they didn't do anything. They didn't want to serve people. Look how the iPhone serving people. Look how everybody want to have it. It doesn't matter how much it costs because it serves you for everything's there. Everything. Serving people is not only good, it could be even anything, Coca-Cola, beer. People made beer make money because they serve people. They make people's, it could be bad. Some people, they think about it, but people enjoy it every single day.
Even like you go to the pub and you go place a bet in the machine. Those companies, they are serving people.
They're serving people. Because you remember, everything you do to you, you lose money today, but somebody else win.
So the company can win.
The company can win. Or other person, if you put number 1, the other put 4, the other put 5, one is going to go home with something. You see, the next day is going to bring whatever thinking there. So, and that's, as I say, is a good lesson we learn. That's I say, we learn to serve people, change. I learn to serve my client. I try to make sure I pick them on time to serve, to drop them over there. But you see the difference. It's the feeling, is to know I'm serving my client. He's tired, he wants to go to his place. He wants to do things there. Same, you get the money, you go to the pub or you go to the restaurant. Everywhere there's chef, there is everybody working there in the kitchen, the waiter, everything there. Everybody has a dream. And that's how our dream is connected. See, people dream to have a car before that car even was built up. People had mind to have an electric car because what we call global warming. They never see it. Somebody went, he think, and then he bring it to reality. Why did he get a lot of money? Because he serves people. He serves what people they were having in their mind. People buy the car, you see the car before it wasn't built up. It's the same. The person who built up, he sees it in his mind before he built up. Everybody say, you can't do that, you can't do that. But he know he can do that. That's why he did it. And then there's somebody want to buy it, he even haven't seen it. Now, there are people, thousands of people in the world who are going to buy electric car because their mind, they want to serve, to save the world. See, because in their mind, they know if they buy electric car, they are serving the world. So that's how they do. See, everything's connected. We are mind, we are God. When you say, oh, I love God, which God do you love? If you don't love you, your neighbor, your friends, it's God, it's us. And that's how I learn. And when you look, that's why Jesus came to teach us, as you are God, we have to learn, love each other. We have to learn to serve each other. And because you serve each other, you do things. If you don't get enough money, it's because you don't serve. Sorry, enough people. Look, this company which does pharmaceutical companies, they making billions and millions. Why? Because they keep serving us. Why the things there? Yeah? They keep serving us. The medicine, the headache, the thinking, the everything's there. They serve people, they don't stop. If you get a headache, you don't get the pill, you still even get healed. But you have to buy that medicine. Everything's thinking there. There's nothing stop when you're selling. Only you stop when you can't get client. There's a big company, a huge company, Kodak. Kodak was to make film, like taking photos. So Kodak didn't know that electronic thing was going to come. We've seen everything. It collapsed. It was the billion industry. But it didn't see coming. So that's how life is. Again, any person, any business is going to be attacked. That's how it is. Let's be enjoy to serve people.
It also gives people, even when they're working their regular jobs, if you have that mindset, it gives them a better attitude when they're working.
Yes.
To know that I'm part of something that's serving.
Yes. So the things I learned, you have to know when you are working. your boss, people think your boss is somebody who pay you end of the month. No, your boss is your client. Your boss is your client. So the person who pays you, the good things he put the system which is help between employee and the customer. So you think your boss pays you? No, it's the other way around. You pay your boss. But what your boss does, he keep your money in the system can work. When you serve your client nicely, peaceful every day, you get 20 calls from client. You serve them nicely, you tell them nice word, you put them nice, you put them comfortable. They're going to continue to be with you. And that money they keep bringing, it goes through you. And then boss get his cut, pay tax, and then he gives something. But we learn other way around. No. Now, when you always go to work, know you are serving customer. 100% from your heart, bottom of your heart. Honestly, according to the system, whatever you're doing, thinking there, serve your client. Make sure you make your client happy before you switch off the phone. Don't make your client angry. Guess what? You will not have issue with management. You will not have issue with anything there. You will not even have issue with your money. You'll end on work. No one is going to call you. Your boss is not going to call you. No, nothing is going to call you. Because you dedicate to serve people from your mind. You know this is my client. Don't let anything goes wrong with him when you are on his phone. And you see how you feel when you serve a nice client, when you serve God. It doesn't matter what day you serve them. You make sure you put extra miles to solve their problem. Say, hold on, sir, let me go to far about them. You make noise, you are nervous, you cool his voice down, you make sure comfortable, you see what his problem is there, and then you deal with it. And that's how you never have a problem anyone. But the more you argue with client, the more you have issue there. The more client is going to whinge, the more you think there, and the more the system is going to come back to you, and all those things. But if you handle the client 100%, he doesn't need, you can handle him, he doesn't need to go to the management because you put the heart of it, because it's your God, it's your God. It's the one who pays you. It's the one who pays the boss. So the boss, what he does is not your boss, he just have that system to take your money the whole week, whatever client has paid, with interest, with everything. So the reason you get more cut is because he has put the systems there. But there's nothing different like anyone else. All we are the same when you are serving, because we are connected serving people. You see, like now, as when you see how life is simple, because always in my experience and work in my industry, see, when you have a meeting, you're in Brisbane, you have to be in Sydney 10 o'clock. Maybe you have a huge meetings, a huge, big money. You have your meetings 10 o'clock, and you go to the airport, they say your flight is delayed. The captain say, oh, whatever, thinking there. You see, what do? Because it's the airplane, because it's a safety. You're not going to go to the captain, you start shouting on him, you start swearing. No. You just, okay. You call to go to arrange, have other things there. But now, the other way, if you're coming, your drive is not there, or your escort or something there on the ground, is delayed, is going to make you miss your meeting, you go to be sometimes while you shout something there. You see how different there? When is the airplane, because your safety, because you get scared, whatever they say, you keep quiet. But when you're on ground, you can't keep quiet. got to blame everyone else because you are missing, because what happens there. So if you go to behave like we are airplane, our life is going to be easier.
Okay, we'll do part one because the cameras will cut off soon. That's part one, guys. Let me put this in this, so this goes away. Can we just bring this here? I just want to also see. I don't like how the glasses, my reflection, but that's okay. The it's so bright that my glasses. Or should I take them off?
Yeah, take them off. And even how about the beer? Normally you should not marketing beer.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Maybe they could say we are marketing alcohol. Maybe you get punished.
No. So let me ask you, what's your biggest fear as a father?
I don't have fear anymore. Because when you learn your God and everything's happened to people, everyone, it has happened all over time and over time and over time. There's nothing special going to happen to you whatever happen. I grew up in a good family, and the war came and we ran away, become refugee. We survive, we come, we raise the kids. The kids have their issues there. Family have your issue there. With wife, with everything's there. What is happening? What is worse will be happening? People think when people die, it's the end of the world. No. Since everybody has grown up, people have been dying every time to time, by age, by older, by sickness, by accident, by anything there. So all is similar. So the way people die is one day. Some die by criminal, some die because of the war, some die because of illness, some die because of... So that is part of life. We should know it's going to happen. No one knows which way it's going to happen. See, that used to be fear. It's not fear anymore because I know it happened to everyone. It happened to anyone. The sickness is going to happen to anyone. It doesn't matter which job you have. It doesn't matter which title you have. It doesn't matter which color you have. It doesn't matter what tribe you have. It's a similar system. So what other fear do you have? Do you have fear kids didn't go to school, didn't go to uni? Everybody go to uni doesn't need to be better life. Everybody who go to uni also doesn't need to have a good life. It's there. You have kids, they could be criminal. When they become criminal, every children be criminals there, and they go there over it there. You have kids who become footballer week, and then they go to alcohol, and then they go something there, and then football goes away. Kids want to play soccer. He had a dream to play soccer or any sport, and sudden half the injured comes something. There's nothing's happened which we don't have experience to people. So that's why there's no fear. You learn to accept gradually, grateful. Everything comes to you. Everything's your mind, everything God brought to you. We call it God because we don't know who, because the most power person to understand our energy. Whatever brought to you, take it with two hands. Grateful you accept it. There's no fear anymore. Not fear anymore. Everything we think was worse, later we realize is better. To you or to somebody else. But the churches, the elders have teachers to put fear in this. Oh, God is going to punish you when you do that. There's no God that punish. There's no that punishment there. That is the most lies. If you know there's no punishment, you live better. You live no fear because everything's in your mind. See, we are like we have camera, but whatever we say now, we're going to see it anyway. No way. The whole day, whatever you done the whole today, you're not going to see it anyway.
Unless you record it.
And also, it's going to stick in your mind. Because your mind is your God, it's the age, it's everything you have there. It's in your mind. Yeah. Don't have fear anymore. People have fear, no, lose job. Guess what? You can lose it. Which one you go to get again, you grow, and then you get even better than you never think about it. What else? Fear for what? Fear be sickness. You could be sick 3 months, 6 months, and then you get healed, and then you learn from it, and then you do much better, and then life move on. Yeah, there's no fear anymore. When you become, your mind is your God. When you know you have experienced everything that has happened, it's going to happen, it's going to come again. You don't need to have a fear with anything.
I just saw on the news, Pogba. So, obviously he's making so much money. The brother was a footballer. Then after he won the World Cup, Pogba was always giving the brother money. Then he just decided not to, right? It's too much I'm giving. Then incidents happened where the brother and then gangs, they would kidnap him to extort money, come to the Juventus training, receive blackmail. So the brother just got convicted now for 1 year in prison in France, and then the other one's involved. So when I saw that story, I just said, wow, this is a family. The mom is there. What's the mom's thing? No matter what level, just things happen in family,
Yes, you see that that's another thing. See, those are small things that why do you think to go to jail is issues there? The society has teach us, to go to jail is worse, is a bad thing there. So the media is like to sell that because Pogba is a high profile. So the media like to do that.
But your freedom to go and extort your brother and the whole situation.
Yes, the freedom is in the mind. You go to sleep, be free, even if you're in the prison. Yeah. So the reason you be in that situation is because what your mind has told you. Yeah. So no one goes to prison for just nothing. So you go to prison because how you deal your mind everyday activities. So if you work, you go in your business, you are working 9 to 5, you are doing your thinking there, you'll be fine. But if you're doing all those things, every extortion, everything there, it could be consequence. But that consequence is also life. Yes. To prison is a life there. Yes. Prison, no people think it's punishment because you have freedom. Freedom to do what? Maybe to go out in the pub, to do thinking there. So that is only punishment. But your mind is going to be safe, free. You go there 1 year. That is your life, 2 years. You go to put in your diary. So what's that? Society teaches, it's bad, you go to prison, you go think there. Just talking. 2 years go there. People goes 10 years, come out. Life continue. People goes there 15 years, come out, continue. Some goes there, they die there, they bury there. It's not there. What is the problem? See, that's the question I'm asking. What is the problem to be in prison? Is losing that freedom of period of times because what system has put there. System put those kind there because why? In Western countries, I liked it. The system in the prison, it's a life like anyone else because you have to supply the food, you have to pay the phone, you have to travel, the jail, their system, their camera, their electricity, there's power, is another institution itself, which is you want to teach society to be better. Does society be better? No. So when you look, when they built the prison a long time ago, because the prison, they were there for all, since the society had been there in life. Even here, prison have been there for a long, long time. Even immigrants start coming into this country. But look, they keep growing. They keep growing. And technology and the system, it keeps growing with the time. So what has it changed? Nothing. What has changed is the technology. See? A long time ago, there was no camera in the prisons. But now, there's 24 hours camera. Looking inmate. Looking the one who want to commit suicide. It's money. They have nurses there. They have a counseling there. Now there's schools there. There's life there. See, those fear is in the mind. When you start learning, it's a part of life. There's no fear anymore.
Is there something that makes you proud to see in your children? Or at any moment you're proud?
Yeah, so now that's another thing that I learned is the same. So like my father, how they were thinking about us. They passed away. How a father is going to think somebody's pride for his children, because you want to be your children to be like you, but you realize everybody has different minds. Yes, your life is going to determine with your mind, with your thought, with your think. But we used to think as parents, our children, they have to be how as we are thinking. Yes. Does anyone want to be rich? Yes. But does everyone have discipline to be rich? No. See, it's not your life for the children determined by the parents. The life of children have determined by the children themselves. That's why you've got to look at the society, the whole society. It doesn't mean because you are a footballer, you have been successful, your children are going to become a footballer like you. Or they're going to be like a business like you. Or they're going to be like a criminal like you. Or they're going to be, whatever professional you have. So it's different. See, that's why you found a child from poor family. He has his mind and he creates service which is serving people, and which his father or his brother relative, they have never made it. And that's why it's found brothers and sisters, they got different thinking, different mind, different thinking. To be proud as a parent is to raise your children and to grow, not what they go to achieve. Yeah, what they do is going to determine for themselves. But to see them growing, like now to see you talking to you, we teach other parents also to learn how to communicate with their children. This is the moment make us pride. Just sit here talking, no nothing else, no anything. We're going to be like a simple, when you go dinner, the other boys will catch up for, that is only make you proud. That's to make you feel, wow, this is good. And you can see in African community, we lose this. We lose this power of communication with our children. And I realize in the white community, they have this connection with their children, their family. In any simple moment they put together, they think together, it's good. For me, there's nothing else making me happy that we talk, we go places, we talk, we eat, we do things together. That is the most important person to be proud. Because you used to think before, my son had like that. He had to be a footballer. He had to make it to thinking there. But that's why I say we have become better because of our experience. So if I've been giving this interview 5 years ago, I could be giving you different answers. But because what we go through, what we put in our children, it didn't turn the way parents were thinking. No one knows, but that's how life is. So to be proud of your children, it's how you deal with them, your day-to-day activities.
And when you think about it, a lot of parents, even when they're even watching this, is like, man, I wish I could have that with my son.
Yes.
I would give away all my money.
Yes.
To just have a
conversation is so powerful. Communicating with your kids is powerful. Sit together is powerful. You listen to them. You see, when your mind is growing, see, we have to detach from your children. The children is God. See, in the Bible said, a child leave his mother and his father. People think it's leaving to get married, everything. No. To live, it's where you're growing now to make your mind to make a decision with your own. So that is the conflict parents have with the children. Oh, our kids don't listening. Oh, we used to be like that. Oh, when we used to be in Africa, we used to play soccer without shoes. That is old mentality for parents. Oh, the children of these days, they don't listen. They do thinking they forgot to detach from their children, from their parents. They got to be one thing's guidance. Guidance is good to be there because we live in the same house. We have to pay rent. We have to pay whatever other thing there. We have to do things together. We have to support each other. That is the guidance we have there. But the power of mind, it's you're free. You become now with your own. Every parents, when you say that we have a fighting, is because you want to interfere somebody's knows, somebody's business, somebody's mind. When you let the children grow, support them the way they want to go. Support them the way they want to choose. It becomes peace. It becomes peace. People get struggling for every time when the children find a different way to live their life. It's a war because, again, it's a strong personality. Parents have different personality from children to children. And always you got to find the parents who have strong personality, they got to find also the one child is got to have the same personality like his father or his mother or something. That always become conflict. But sometimes those conflicts is good because they show who they are, they show the power they have their mind. Mind is the most important things in each individual. That is why I call it God. That is why God is. That's why God lives. You are talking to me now, but your mind could be somewhere. It could be in Kenya. It could be in everywhere. It could be anything there. You are here. You know, it's so powerful. That's why you look when you are kids. You start lying when you're children. Children start lying when they're kids. They don't learn to lie when they're older. You do something did you do it? What do you say? No. And you did it. That is lie. Children start lying when they're children. Children know good life when they're still the children. But when they're detached, parents should understand they go their own, they have to have their own life. But both of the way, it's a war, and the life it doesn't know. You have to keep going until you find a solution.
When you were growing up, did you ever have conversations like this with your dad?
No, we see that as most parents, Africans, but even back home, we lose this something there. So most parents is more disciplinary, is more, okay, let me look the money, let me look the business, let me look, bring the food on table. This is my role, this is what I have to do. This is how they taught us. It's the system, maybe it's the church or whatever thinking there, but to learn to communicate with their parents, their children, especially men, is not there. It's something very powerful we have to start learning to teach you guys. Communicate to your children. People think, oh, I have money, I did money, I put food on the table, I don't care. The children, the mother or the house girl or the houseboy, they can look after the children. But we're missing it. We're missing a lot, especially as African parents. We can't understand that. But when we grow like now, we're talking every single day. We're chatting every single day. We do things together every single day. So this moment, you can't buy it anything there. You can't see it anywhere. See, this is the power. So the power is the daily life. The everyday life, that's most powerful there. As we never had this kind of relationship with our parents or anything there. No. The kids growing. It's good if a business, you follow, they do things there, you are right, you go to school, you are nice, you finish high school, you finish even high school, your dad even never even seen you, your marks or whatever, everything there. So there are few people parents who have them, but majority back home in Africa, we don't have that.
So like when you were growing up, what were the things that your dad used to tell you to do for the business? Did he ever give you like advice or do this, you need to do this, you need to be quick? Like, was there anything? What were the tasks he used to give you?
So the task was working into business. It's just more physical.
When did he tell you you have to work in the business, or did you want
When
to?
you finish high school, even when you were in school, we used to work physical, helping, and we used to have our general goods. So we are merchandise, everything there.
How old were you?
From age 10.
Did you want to do it, or it was just?
No, you have to do it because it was some things every day in household. You have to do it to help.
So who would give you the orders?
The daddy would say, okay, remove like those shoes there. But in the business side, you have to do it. You help your key thing there, and then you go, you lunch. And even our friends who can come to visit our house, you can't stop. You have to help. We used to sell coffee. That are the things everybody should have to have. So we used to be middlemen buying coffees. So like people, they used to bring coffee, we buy them, and then we can send them to the factory, and then they can export. So like our house used to be full of coffee, the whole ground. See, now we have to put them in the bags. The employee, everything there. So we have to help those kind there. We do it when you come from school. We do it thinking there.
You and your brother, your sister.
Everybody. Even if you visitors come to visitors, everybody.
The visitors also.
Yes. I started driving, pick up my dad when I was 16. Yeah, even I didn't have license.
What did he get you to pick up?
Like coffee.
So you go. He said, "Okay, go drive there, pick up the coffee, bring it back."
Yeah. So it was more physical. It was more, working on the business every single day.
Do you think that taught you anything about life or anything? Or gave you? Did you notice anything or learn anything?
Yes, physical. It was learning every single day to do something. Respect. That's what. But when I grow now, I know that was serving. See, serving people that way come in there. You do it physical, but because you don't know where the money coming from, you don't know anything there, but you have everything. See, there as African, we never have any issues for financing. Me, I had issue when there was a war when we ran away, but I didn't know anything. Everything was there for me. Anything successful, there was no issue there. See, there's some kids we grew up in Africa in that environment. The proper environment where there's no issue at all to be anything. So which is sometimes it become different when I see you thinking there.
When you see me what?
When you see like you growing there, like this argument or something there, and you whinge to go to work. You don't want to do this, and this. Because here there's a lot of opportunity. That's how people whinge what to do, what they don't want to do. And you see there's money coming there. You see, but again, there's other kids also who don't want to whinge. You know, they work, they straight away, they go to working. You see, like all those your friends, like Joseph, all those Italian, they knew what they want to do. They never question anything. They after the high school, even them, they finish the school, even they finish year 10. But they are more successful now because they know what they wanted. See, that is how mind work. But your mind, especially Africans, mind sometimes, especially comes to Western country to do labor job, to do trades, to do all those things there. You found as Africans, children, they have resilient to start doing those kind of jobs. And those jobs make money in the street. Jobs build this community. But you found our children in Africa, the few kids, Africans who do trades. Why? Because the mentality has put us, oh, it's not good job, it's not thinking there. See, but when you're back home, it's trading. That's why I can do everything there. You know, the other day I was doing your trouser there. I learned to do everything because from my father.
So how did you learn how to
everything? Because they had to tell you to do it. But also the school we went to, we can learn from there in the school thinking there.
So guys, the other day I had a hole in my pants and my dad sewed it back together. So you learned all those skills.
I can do everything manually because I learn from school and then I can come home practicing everything there.
Even you know the maps in your head without using Google Maps. If I'm in the city, you can tell me without using Google Maps which streets to turn, which way to go there, and that's hard. Even me now, I can know where a place is, and I can still even use the maps.
Like I went to pick your mom, and we go this lady Rift, and then I say, oh, should they Bellevue here? You know where you go close to school, and then I say, oh, and then ask her what is the street, and I say, oh, okay. I know street, and then you drive and she goes, oh, can direct you. I say, no, don't worry, I know the place there. See, we drive and they say, look, what's the house number? So those are things, yes, you learn manually, but as the more you do it, it become familiar there.
Was your dad very consumed by the business?
Yes, he was very passionate about the business. He came from nowhere, he built the empire. See, that we're calling branding. Lubasha now made it as a brand, maybe in a different marketing, but we are making it as a brand. He started a business from his village, bring to Kigali, he built it, and they all started, we move around. But guess what? Our mind, that is why the name is here. What is this? Lubasha. It's a branding that I send you that message. That's what branding means. We are in Australia, we are marketing, we are working, we have VTS Lubasha Media, we are serving people in different environment. You're going to build this brand. Your children are going to continue building this brand in different industry. Yes. Your children will become a different branding. Maybe sell whatever they feel. They may be another thing.
Even
so this is the branding we are doing in the Lubasha Family Podcast. And that's why I'm proud of what you are doing now. That is how you build a brand. This brand was built from Rwanda in the village in the Tumba. They become in Kigali. Now we are here, we are talking, we have these names in Australia. Hundreds of people, they're watching it every day. My father, he built it. I have to be proud of him because he teach me everything. That is why I'm here. That is why when you say that, you are in Switzerland, Sweden, come, tell you, come. We do things there. But you had your passion. See? But when the COVID changed, everything's there. Now we are here. I didn't know this is branding. So now the other day, that message I saw you, that guy was saying, I have to read it nicely. I have to read them down because he was saying that branding is different in marketing. See, my father, when he comes now, he could see everywhere, on social media, his name is there. His grandson is going to take it, children to the children to the children. That is empire. That is how to build a brand. Powerful. Bash is a brand. And it's a brand because all those things we start doing when I was a child. I learned everything, I remember things. He drive Mercedes, no other car he drive. 1980s. That's so powerful. 1980s was buying a brand new Mercedes in Rwanda. Brand new, no second hand. But you see, we had many friends. I grew up with many friends who were so successful, much more successful than my father. I grew up with it. I used to go in those sitting rooms, sitting there when you were kids there. One of our friends, was very good neighbors. Even they were good friends. They are on social media. They live everywhere. Called Muvunyi. Their parents had airplane. Yes, they were friends.
What was their business?
They had a general business. They were doing many business. Even now, his old son is a captain with Rwanda. He had his own airplane. We are friends. Sometimes when I go there in Rwanda, I see them. All successful business, they were friends of my father's day when we were growing up. You see, that image doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. All her friends have Mercedes, big one, brand new, That is experience. That is life you live in. And you see, all those things doesn't go anywhere because everything is power in the mind. And what happened, the worst things could happen to anyone, it's a war. A war changes everything. But does it change your life? To live good, your mind has to make sure keep living good even though there is a war. Yeah.
And that goes with anything in life.
Yes, that goes with everything in life. That is why you have to remove the fear because the life keep going, keep moving. No one knew COVID could come, but it came. It became like a war. Australia, everything was closed. Everybody, they say, oh, freedom. No one has freedom. Freedom you have is only in your mind. What you're thinking now, that is your freedom. This one I learned from Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard say, the freedom is what you think in your mind. If you put restriction in your mind, you go to face it every day. If you go to put restriction in your African, you feel not to go anywhere. If you go to put restriction and think there's racism, everything that is all you go to sit everywhere. You learn this country, this land, because you immigrant in it. It's your land. It's the land of God. When you go up, you look everywhere, you don't see any difference. So now, the makers, and they do it on purpose, the other communities, to make sure not feel this is very entitled to this land. You are entitled to it because you live here, even though our background is different. But everybody's entitled. Do you know why? Because we need the same things. What does white people need? Money, food, entertainment. If we want the same thing there, but they show us they don't need anything. They show us they don't need money. No, we need the same thing in there. We don't need to argue with everyone. We're entitled like anyone else for any things you want to have. See, when you're entitled with your whatever you live, that you have system, wherever you serve people, it makes you feel confident in yourself. It makes you feel you are right. You don't even care what other people think. That's why in America they've been distracting always African Americans, because they keep using those words, they keep distracting them. They keep thinking something. Oh, do this, or you see, all those, maybe media, you make money from it, but it's the power of mind which distract many people there.
I think we're going to leave it there. Great episode. Time flies when you're having fun. That was over an hour. But I'm really loving the studio setup that we have.
Yeah.
So we have this consistent routine. We have every Saturday night, and we'll be setting up more. I even forgot to put TikTok live because my TikTok live also blows up. But we set up every Saturday is our day we record weekly episodes, and now we have the production coming.
I'm so proud. I said this thing make proud is just now to bring back this legacy, the legacy of our fathers. This is what we're going to continue to take everywhere. I saw the kids here, they take legacy from their fathers. So because we're immigrant, they think we don't have a legacy. No, we have it. Who's going to market it? It's us. And you remember, Khan told you we were going to put this, our legacy of our father, in our website. That is how it should be. I want to be proud of you for this story, for these things we're doing. We've been trying to build other people's brands, but we didn't know until today. Say, it's the brand. When you go back home in Rwanda, we go to take all those photos we have, and see those photos, and then we make it nicely, and you go to see the Rubasha now, where he used to be on the wall, and in the building. And now we have it everywhere internationally now. Everybody who are watching this YouTube international in Rwanda, they can see the brand. You see, we didn't know we are building that. Now I'm so proud. I want to continue to build it. You take one person. Each idea, there's no idea come from two people. Idea come one person, one mind, one God, and then he teaches the other ones, and they work together as all gods work together. See, that's why if somebody died, when the product is there, when the service is there, who cares if he died? Who cares if Steve Jobs died? Who cares? A kid who born up 5-10 years, he has an iPhone, he's not going to care who made it. No, what he just know, it's the brand up. We used to wear Adidas when you were kids. We used to see them in the street in Rwanda when you were children. Baruch is taking my mind. I think that's the only brand I should wear. Because why? You keep marketing, you keep doing thinking. So I want you to continue that legacy to build this brand from you, from your children to the children there, because that is how powerful. And when you travel everywhere in Australia, you go to see that is how they've been living life.
Yeah, it's really something that we can take to the next level, to when we think about a grandfather, the business and the fact that when I even think of Rubasha family.
Yes, now I go to now those photos, now we put them together, now we go to see, wow. This, because these kids that they try to show you there, they think, oh, you don't have it. No, we have it. And a powerful, very, very strong story.
We brought it from the village. Now we're all over the social media.
Social media.
Everywhere you go, if you search Rubasha,
You go to see him there. See, that's what I learned from him. That is why I built it there. That is why I came to build it there. See, in your dream, always you have to talk to your father. Sometimes coming to talk to you, to do thinking.
So you think genetics are really powerful? Do I think about it? Have I always had this entrepreneurial mindset, or was it just a problem came and it was where I could see I could serve? Because I never thought about it. Just came as
So what happened? So there's nothing's fixed to somebody. Yeah. So everything's coming is through the mind. So the connection and to see where you're coming from, so you match up. Yes, match up. It is the same. You have football like your grandfather. Yes. You don't need to be a footballer, but the mind, the love, the commitment is similar. That's what it is. Yeah. See, that is the power of thinking together as a family. So now, when like your mother can tell you the story, or uncles, they know and they see the similarity straight away.
in me.
Yes.
The dedication, the
yes,
training.
yes, in the training, the everything, and the passion, everything, so they can see it there. Our mind is God. Everything's there. And 10 years, 30 years is in 1 minute in your mind. Yeah. You bring it, you can tell you, thinking the story.
Okay, thanks guys for watching. What we'll do is we'll get a thumbnail. We'll do the poses. We're going to bring that back. Also makes a thumbnail designer. Even I was looking at some of our systems today, and it's powerful what we're doing.
Yeah, we are growing every day. We are growing now.
Like you could.
I can come, I talk, I don't even stop, because also I keep practicing every day.
But I noticed there's something that you can work on to be better, and you can work on, like you say, those, like you repeat yourself a couple times, those things there, you can be better at that.
Yes, that's how you grow. So, and
so let's do it like this here. Let's see how it looks. And then now we can do like thumbnail. Wait, let's look at the camera first. Let me do this so we can do. And that looks good. Let's do another one. Let's do this for the thumbnails.
but do you know how to do like photo there, automatic photo there?
Let's go. Okay, thumbnail, like different faces. Keep doing the thumbnail. Let's do another one.
Wow. Waiting put place again.
Another one. that's a wrap.
So how long now? You've been playing it today. How long like editing it?
No, this one I'll just leave in the thing. I'll let Tyrone edit it.